Hi, I am Julie and today I am going to tell a real-life story. And the story named, The Incredible Journey of John's Success. John was a hardworking and determined young man who grew up in a poor family. Despite the challenges he faced, he was determined to succeed.
Hey John, why do you work so hard at the factory? You could be doing something else with your life.
I work hard because I want to provide for my family and make a better life for them. Plus, I believe in doing my best no matter what I'm doing.
The another work cams.
I've noticed that you've been taking on more responsibilities lately. What's your secret?
There's no secret, I just work hard and try to learn as much as I can. I believe that if I put in the effort, good things will come my way.
John's hard work and dedication did not go unnoticed, and he was eventually promoted to a supervisory position.
Hey John, congratulations on the promotion. You really deserve it.
Thanks. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm going to work even harder now to make sure the factory is running smoothly.
But John's success also brought him an antagonist in the form of Mr. Smith, a higher-ranking officer who was envious of John's achievements.
I don't see why everyone thinks you're so great. You're just a factory worker, nothing special.
I may just be a factory worker, but I work hard and take pride in what I do. I won't let your negativity bring me down.
Despite Mr. Smith's attempts to undermine him, John continued to work hard and eventually presented a groundbreaking idea that would significantly improve production at the factory.
I know this idea may seem expensive, but it will save us money in the long run and make our production more efficient.
That idea will never work. You're just wasting everyone's time.
But John did his research and was able to convince the factory owners that his idea was feasible and cost-effective.
John, we're impressed with your dedication and innovative thinking. We're going to implement your idea and see how it works.
The idea was a huge success, and the factory saw a significant increase in production and profits.
I can't believe it. How did you manage to do that?
By working hard and believing in myself. I'm always looking for ways to improve the factory and make it a better place for everyone.
A few months later, John walks into the boardroom, and Mr. Smith is already there, looking smug.
Good morning, everyone. I have a proposal that I believe will significantly improve our production.
Here we go again.
My team and I have been researching and testing this idea for the past few months, and we believe it will increase our efficiency by at least 20%.
That sounds impressive, John. Can you give us more details?
John pulls out a folder and starts presenting his plan. As John presents his plan, we can see Mr. Smith getting more and more agitated. He starts tapping his foot, crossing his arms, and giving John dirty looks. Yes, that could work. We can also have Mr. Smith muttering under his breath or whispering to his colleague. And then, as John finishes his presentation, the factory owners are impressed.
John, this is an excellent idea. We appreciate your hard work and dedication.
But then, Mr. Smith tries to discredit John's plan.
Excuse me, but I have to disagree. This idea is too expensive and impractical. We can't afford to take such risks.
With all due respect, Mr. Smith, we've done our research and calculated the costs. This plan will save us money in the long run and improve our production.
John has a point. We should at least give it a try.
And then, we can show the factory implementing John's plan and the positive results it brings. Sounds good. Let's move on to the next scene, where Mr. Smith resigns and leaves the factory. And the team continues to work together to bring John's inspiring story to life. John continued to work hard and make a positive impact on the factory and his community. Years went by, and John was now the CEO of the factory. One day, John is seen sitting in his office, looking out the window.
I've come a long way since my days on the factory floor. It's been a tough journey, but I'm proud of what I've accomplished.
Suddenly, John's assistant enters the room.
Excuse me, sir. There's a group of high school students here to see you. They're part of the career mentoring program you sponsored.
Ah, yes. Please send them in.
A group of teenagers enter the room, looking nervous and excited at the same time.
Welcome, everyone. I'm John Johnson, the CEO of this factory. How can I help you?
Hi, Mr. Johnson. We're part of the career mentoring program you sponsored, and we wanted to learn more about what it's like to work in a factory.
That's great to hear. I'm happy to share my experiences with you. What would you like to know?
Well, we've heard that you started out as a factory worker, just like us. How did you become the CEO?
It wasn't easy, but it all started with hard work and determination. I knew I wanted to succeed, so I worked hard in school and at the factory. I always tried to learn as much as I could and take on new challenges.
What was the biggest obstacle you faced?
There were many obstacles along the way, but I think the biggest one was a person who didn't believe in me. He was always trying to undermine me and take credit for my work. But I didn't let that stop me. I kept working hard and eventually proved my worth to the company.
How did you stay motivated during tough times?
I always remembered where I came from and why I was working so hard. I wanted to make a better life for myself and my family. And I also wanted to make a positive impact on my community. That's what kept me going.
Thank you so much for sharing your story with us, Mr. Johnson. You're a real inspiration.
Thank you, but please call me John. And remember, if you work hard and never give up, you can achieve anything you set your mind to.
John's dedication to hard work and community outreach has made him a beloved figure in his hometown. He continues to mentor young people and inspire them to follow their dreams, just as he did. His story is a reminder that success is possible, no matter where you come from. The moral of the story is that hard work, determination, and perseverance can lead to success, even in the face of challenges and obstacles. John's story shows that with dedication, passion, and a positive attitude, one can overcome the odds and achieve their goals. And finally, make sure to like and subscribe now to Fables for Kids.